This is Chad with my recording for video one. So basically my biggest takeaways from the video, I think the thing that stood out to me the most was this diagram of the tree and just how complex even a simple problem can seem, and how the customer wants it, how you want it, how different people designing it can want it. Um, and it makes the importance of this class kind of stand out to me, and how even simple things aren't super simple when you bring it into this process of customer interaction and of interacting with others and of not being able to do everything yourself because you don't really want to do everything yourself. Um, Other than that, this diagram sticks out to me. And then the other thing, mainly the big takeaway, is just how big even small projects are, especially if you want a project that makes a difference. Being in the video kind of showed me that, but I always thought that was a big project from the start. And this kind of shows me that even smaller projects are bigger than you think they are. So I think those are kind of the two main takeaways, is just that things are bigger and more complicated than they originally seem, and so taking the time to stop and think about it is very much so worth it. So for my idea about the hard skills volunteer thing, I don't necessarily think it's something I get frustrated about, but it's definitely something that I thought about. Like, I have these computer science skills, but I don't really know how or where I could use them, and I would just love one place to go that showed me that. Like, being able to combine these skills and being able to travel somewhere that needs the skills I have, that would be great. And the evidence that I have that others view this as a problem is that there was a class about it my freshman year. It was topics in computer science, I forget what, but the whole purpose of the class was to show us opportunities to volunteer. So obviously the staff and faculty think it's important, and I just remember ever since that class, like, a lot of the things we saw were super cool, but didn't necessarily apply to me. So I would just love a great place where I could go that would have these. So what I could be bringing to others by solving this problem, why does it need to be solved? I could be bringing others opportunities to use the skills they were given. I think one of the things that stood out to me most this freshman year was you, Dr. Jen, saying, like, the way you're serving is by, like, giving us the skills and the tools to go out and serve others. And I think this opportunity is just bringing people opportunities to serve others in which they could use those skills, because you could have the skills and just not know where to use them, and you still have the same issue. You're not serving. An example of an app that is solving a problem I found here is just called Magnet, and this stood out to me because I've wanted to do this with Windows on my computer many times. Like Windows does, it'd be nice to be able to just drag and have my Mac windows kind of organize themselves like this. So I think this is a useful app that actually solves a problem. And an app that doesn't solve a problem that I found that was also very entertaining is called Tweet-P. And basically it's an app that when your child pees, it sends you a tweet and gives you the option to retweet. It might be kind of useful in knowing your child has peed, but other than that, like, there's much, much better ways to do it, and it's not really solving a problem.